Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the running back's got it again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's how my running back run. There you go.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First up and more. He's still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Working tight windows. It's Kelly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, try to run it. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the play, I'm trying to punch it in for the score.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third down and goal for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle, it's Young. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after the incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run, he's looking deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. One team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a draw. Refuses to be stopped. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Kelly. Looking deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it.
Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to walk and knock it away. I'm really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Bringing pressure. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Hit as he released it. And it's intercepted. He could go. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff in a single back formation. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. Got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Young.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Launching one to the end zone.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field.
Here we go.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into the double. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kirk?
Yeah, last week it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go. First third down of the game. Quick throw caught on the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Much of the focus on this running back who's had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. And I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball to the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Takes it to the edge. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They keep him off bounds with a run, and he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And it's caught. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down to the 42. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
They'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. Powerful running. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's passing Harper and still going. It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Gary is heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. That's made over the middle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. 1st down here for this offense. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Perez. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
It's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Running back grabs it on the screen. Shreds the tackle. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 43.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Running back has it on the screen now. Inside the 45. You make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone in the first down to 17. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, look at the quick cut.
I'll tell you what, this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The pocket breaking down. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the second half.
A lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
They're going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here comes a handoff. Breaks an open space. Good enough for first down yardage.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Kelly. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Keeping it on the ground here. End zone ahead.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Baxter. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Young. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that shredded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Wow, the PAT is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Now it's second down here. And there's a handoff. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Foot down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Young. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring.
What a long run for the touchdown. Boy, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense comes out to start this drive. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Set, ready.
Play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's more. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver inbounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Interesting call here on 3rd down, Chris. Not sure if that's how I would have called it, especially since they get pushed back. This defense is clearly in attack mode, and a play like this one just didn't have a chance.
4th down, look at a throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Leaning on the run game here. Gets the first and second. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out.
Caught at the 30, still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intent.
Bounces over the top. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas Longhorns offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, he brings the game. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and putting running backs on the ground.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Oh, he's got a chance. There we go. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
He does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. Sweet cut there. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. At the 20, he's got space. Flying down the left side. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They've scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Oh, and he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll give it to the back.
down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment. In on what's going on in a big one in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Navy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down at DKR. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's first and 10 from the 39. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Kelly. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sets up the screen. Turning it up. Flying the friendly skies. And it's in for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up.
Right there, we can do it!
From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Back to pass, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got some room to run. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it.
Oh, he's got some space. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Pulls it in. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
That's a ball on the play. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let us find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they throw so fast, man.
There he goes. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
They just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Here comes the heat. Gets it to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. 10. And he'll take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Green 25.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. On the ground, it's Gibson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play just pushes the pile. That first down.
Ready?
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. He's in for the score. Touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed.
On the set.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Lasso. Lasso.
Looking downfield, it's Owens. Right on the money. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go with the quick touch pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes. being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. It's complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous play. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move across the 45. Racing down the left side. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over UAB. Just another week. College football, where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Owens. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. Back to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
Cricket.
On the move. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Nice move there. Past the first down marker and still running. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats.
Here we go.
Running to the left. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations.